India's higher education system is proudly the third most biggest among the world, only behind United States of America and Republic of China. Unfortunately, none of our colleges, none of our universities could make it up to the 40th best ranked university among the world. Harvard tops the table. We had focused on our IITs and IIMs from the day of from very long, but we couldn't make it up to the 400 best ranked universities or institutions. Wonder why? Our GDP share provided by the public sector is less than what it is supposed to be. It's a bare minimum of just 1%. If we are to privatize our institutions, we can decentralize the governance of education system. Then it will be most feasible to handle, especially in terms of finance, which will make the investment of money in infrastructure, resources more available. It will directly affect the results. These factors are collectively contributing to the quality of an
Your time is Ziyad. Thank you.
Privatization means commercialization of education, said by Pratik Patna, a very famous economist. So we know that India has the world's third largest educational system after China and US. We know that education is so important for everyone. It is such a powerful liberating force that contributes for the welfare of every individual and for the welfare of the country as well. When it comes to education in India, we have both public and private sector. Public education system mainly focus on the real mission of higher education, which is to achieve equality, equity, justice, inclusiveness, creativity. But the thing is that when it is being privatized, these educational institutions are being undertaken by non-government bodies. It could be individuals or even religious committees. So the thing is, if they are setting up these educational institutions and they are running this, they can do whatever they want to. And they are contributing nothing to the society but discrimination and disparity.
For the best of my knowledge, we have UGC to accredit or to recognize every institution, every educational institution that's being founded in our India. So none of us can, or none of any institution can do whatever they want. It's a completely misleading statement. There is UGC to control and regulate all these things, institutions.
Clear. Over to you.
Even though there are regulations, it is said that because of this unplanned increasing of private education system, the thing is that they are doing whatever they want to do. They are expanding it up to their own sake. They are trying to do the maximization of profit. So they are doing everything they want to do, where they lack the quality of education.
Please.
First of all, privatization doesn't necessarily mean the commercialization. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Because there are more private institutions that are not profit motive, made by philanthropists, made by religious sectors to include the minorities. So to blame or to accuse privatization as commercialization is just a biased argument. I don't agree with that.
Thank you.
We cannot deny the fact that privatization is commercialization because of the high price fees structures, and it is almost every time considered as a business. You know, even a bright student has to give a very fat amount even for the admission, apart from all the fee structure that they have to gain afterwards.
A private institution has all the right to put its fees maybe low or maybe high. So it also doesn't necessarily mean that every private institution has high amount of fees. And beyond that, there is Supreme Court regulation to put the necessary reservation imposed on every private institution by the Supreme Court. So there is also these regulations. According to these regulations, all these are just misleading statements.
Thank you. Please.
Even though privatization, they can make their own rules. I want to remind you of Article 21, which says that it talks about the right to life. So in the Mohini Jain Ray's case of Karnataka, it says that the judge held the fact that you have the right to education as well, according to this article. So basically it means right to education is a constitutional right as well.
Please.
Right to education is pointed or congested or confined in the elementary school, as for your knowledge. And beyond that, let me ask you a question. If there is two people, one of the people are highly rich or another is poor. So if this rich person can afford something, should he want to wait, or should he want to avoid this for this man, or should we provide him, the poor man, or make him affordable for the same thing?
Privatization focus on elitism. You know, there's casteism, there is discrimination. We are being studying in an institution where there is people coming from the same level, same standard. They're coming from same level of income. So there is no diversification happening here.
Please.
Again, you're sticking into the point of income, you're sticking in the point of economics. I already said that there is many private institutions set by religious sectors or other caste sectors. So if this means equality of education, doesn't it?
Okay,
It doesn't necessarily mean equality, it is discrimination here. Also, I want to add, APJ Abdul Kalam, he's just a mere example. He is one who finished his schooling in private in a very public manner. And what is that? It is his birthday, now is celebrated as a Science Day in Switzerland. So it shows how much of a quality and how much of importance it is given for a public sector.
Please.
So I'm not denying the public sector has qualities. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that privatization improves quality. And you denoting one person is just an anecdotal fallacy. It doesn't stand.
It do. Off to you.
When it comes to Asian top colleges, we can see that only 23 out of 40 are
And
of private ones.
time up. Thank you so much.